Healthy sleep habits. How sleep impacts your physical and mental health. You are starting to get very sleepy. But why? Because you didn't get enough sleep last night. Why is sleep so important? Answer. Sleep impacts our physical health. Studies show that not getting enough sleep or getting poor quality sleep on a regular basis increases the risk of having high blood pressure, heart disease, and other medical complications. Short sleep duration is also associated with an increased risk of weight gain and obesity in both children and adults. Poor sleep affects hormones that regulate appetite. Those who get adequate sleep tend to eat fewer calories than those who don't get good sleep. Good sleep can maximize problem-solving skills and enhance memory. Poor sleep has been shown to impair brain function. Sleeping less than 7 to 8 hours per night is linked to an increased risk of heart disease and stroke. Sleep also impacts our mental health. Not only does the quantity of our sleep matter, but the quality of your sleep is important as well. People whose sleep is frequently interrupted or cut short might not get enough of certain stages of sleep. Researchers believe that poor sleep affects your ability to recognize important social cues and process emotional information. Sleep affects your mood. Insufficient sleep can make you irritable and is linked to poor behavior and trouble with relationships, especially among children and teenagers. People who chronically lack sleep are also more likely to become depressed. Hormones released during sleep control the body's use of energy. Studies find that the less people sleep, the more likely they are to be overweight or obese and to develop diabetes. They prefer eating foods that are high in calories and carbohydrates. Not getting enough sleep can be dangerous. For example, you are more likely to be in a car crash if you drive when you are drowsy. Poor sleep is even associated with increased risk of death by suicide. Those with sleeping disorders like insomnia or obstructive sleep apnea also report significantly higher rates of depression than those without. Here are some suggestions that you can sleep on. You should go to bed and wake up at the same time each day, even on the weekends. You should try to exercise at least 30 minutes on most days, but not later than 2 to 3 hours before your bedtime. The stimulating effects of caffeine in coffee, colas, certain teas, and chocolate can take as long as 8 hours to wear off fully. Nicotine is also a stimulant, so avoid alcoholic drinks as well before bed. A nightcap might make you get a little bit sleepy, but alcohol keeps you in the lighter stages of sleep. You also tend to wake up in the middle of the night when the sedating effects have worn off. Get rid of anything in your bedroom that might distract you from sleep, such as noises, bright lights, an uncomfortable bed, a TV, computer, your cell phone. A large meal could also cause indigestion that interferes with your sleep. Drinking too many fluids at night can cause you to awaken frequently to urinate. If at all possible, refrain from some commonly prescribed heart, blood pressure, or asthma medications as well as some of the over-the-counter and herbal remedies for coughs or colds or allergies, which can disrupt your sleep patterns. Naps can boost your brain power, but late afternoon naps can make it harder to fall asleep at night. Also, keep naps to under an hour. Here's some suggestions. The drop in body temperature after a bath may help you feel sleepy, and the bath can help you to relax. Have the right sunlight exposure. Daylight is key to regulating daily sleep patterns. Try to get outside in natural sunlight for at least 30 minutes each day. Don't lie in bed awake. If you find yourself still awake after staying in bed for more than 20 minutes, get up and do some relaxing activities until you feel sleepy. The anxiety of not being able to sleep can make it harder to fall asleep. If you consistently find yourself tired or not well rested during the day, despite spending enough time in bed at night, you may have a sleep disorder. Your family doctor or sleep specialist should be able to help you. The brain basis of a mutual relationship between sleep and mental health is not yet completely understood. Neuroimaging and neurochemistry studies suggest that a good night's sleep helps foster both mental and emotional resilience, while chronic sleep deprivation sets the stage for negative thinking and emotional vulnerability. Although scientists are still trying to tease apart all the mechanisms, they've discovered that sleep disruption, which affects levels of neurotransmitters and stress hormones, among other things, wreaks havoc in the brain, impairing thinking and emotional regulation. In this way, insomnia may amplify the effects of psychiatric disorders and vice versa. Every 90 minutes, a normal sleeper cycles between two major categories of sleep, although the length of time spent in one or the other changes as sleep progresses. During quiet sleep, a person progresses through 4 stages of increasingly deep sleep. Body temperature drops, muscles relax, and heart rate and breathing slow. The deepest stage of quiet sleep produces physiological changes that help boost immune system functioning. The other sleep category, REM, also rapid eye movement sleep, is the period when people dream. Body temperature, blood pressure, heart rate, and breathing increase to levels measured when people are awake. Studies report that REM sleep enhances learning and memory and contributes to emotional health in complex ways. Hopefully you found some of this information helpful. I thank you for your time and feel free to look at the references provided on this sheet if you would like to read further.